Well, we didn't see this coming. Welcome back to another toy review. The Marvel Studios' The Infinity Saga wave of Marvel Legends continues, now with a figure based on Avengers Age of Ultron. We didn't get a lot of toys based on Age of Ultron at the time. We got like the basic Avengers. We eventually got Ultron in the 10 Years of Marvel wave. We got a separate Hulk and Hulkbuster full set as part of that wave too, which I do own. So I have Ultron, Hulk, and the Hulkbuster, and the only other Age of Ultron based figure I have is War Machine, based on that movie. Now, finally, we get the one Maximoff who's not appeared in toy form in the MCU figures. I've got one of my two Wandas is right up there, as you can see, but now it's her brother's time to shine. We've got the Avengers logo on the packaging, the Infinity War logo. As you can see, we've got spare hands, we have an Ultron drone arm, Ultron drone chest, and Ultron drone head. Wait a minute. That's, oh dear. That's Aaron Taylor Johnson, sure, that's a decent enough likeness. That's him too. Not sure why he decided to have a shave halfway through being packaged. We'll get to that. The spine of the box is the lovely Infinity Saga art that we've seen on the releases in this wave so far. We also have the back with a fantastic Age of Ultron poster. I love that poster, actually. Just kind of wanted that one on the wall, framed, because it's very pretty. Quicksilver himself is back there with his sister. And the caption reads, Quicksilver's ultra-high speed capabilities are a major asset to the Avengers in the fight against... Anytime you like, camera. Ultron. Jesus H. Christ. Okay, without further ado, facial hair issue aside, let's get him open and take a look at the Infinity Saga Marvel Legends wave Quicksilver. Okay, so with the paint snafu, we're not off to the best start, but let's take a look at the Quicksilver figure as is. So, articulation. Standard in the hips and the crotch. It's the lovely one that flexes out, that gives you a little bit more room. He's got a lot of room up there, though. That's rather odd, but whatever. Rotation at the top of the leg. Double knee joints. Then we've got no thing at the calf, but we do have this... yeah, this happened when I took him out of the box too. I mean, at least it's a peg and it's not ripped from anything, but there's a chance to look at the shoe. Oh, what a lovely sneaker. I do like the lime green bottoms. I remember that was in the film, and at the time I was like, that's a weird choice considering the rest of his costume, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for that foot. Let's just pop that back on. Be very, very careful with the foot is the lesson of the day. He has a rotation in the waist, which is a bit click, 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 click. What's really weird is, because of the placement, and it's in the sculpt as well, I thought it was a paint error, but it's in the sculpt. Because of the placement of the swishes on his top, it looks like his middle torso isn't centered correctly. Like, it looks off, doesn't it? Looks slightly off-center, but it isn't. That's where the waist lines up, because, you know, strange. He has a rather sort of simple, but, you know, usable crunch at the ribs. Arms go up. Now, here's something interesting for you. These arms are really stiff. You have to be so careful with them, because not only is the double elbow joint's a little tough, and yet they bend quite a bit. The upper arm joint isn't the usual kind of tricep bicep meets the shoulder. It's a straight line, and as you can see, it's already coming off. They remind me of like the character options, Doctor Who wave ones, or even some of the DC Direct ones, like the Arkham stuff they used to do. Not winning any points here. He has a balled up fist, hand, standard, but look at this. Look at this shit. Now, did he have torn gloves and that's what they're trying to create here, or is that just more quality control problems? Then we have the neck, which is a sculpted part there, and big old ball joint. A nice amount of flexibility. You know, his head up here, there, looking down. Like it's a nice range of movement. I don't hate the hair. I've seen mixed reviews on the hair, but I think like in hand it looks a little weird. On camera, that's his hair from the film. You know what I mean? Like to me, that works. In fact, we should probably illuminate this. There we go. Now let's get to the bloody elephant knot in the room. What the hell's happened with the facial hair here? Come on, Hasbro. What the heck? There is a texture to the face. See it there in the sculpt? So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to colour it very gently in a black colouring. Why? Because in the film, his stubble is sort of a little darker. Especially in most of the sort of the shots with him and Wanda, like an Ultron and their subplot and everything. That looks a little too fair to me, but Jesus H. Christ, that cut off is ridiculous. Oh, they really cocked up on that one. Aside from that, yeah, if I just pose him like that all the time, no one need know. Texture on the top is really nice. It's not as defined on the tummy, but the shoulders and the chest and everything, yeah, it's clearly there. The colours are nice. It's just a shame we have some paint bleed issues. Sculpt-wise, like it's definitely a different physique from a lot of the other figures. It's Aaron Taylor Johnson's more kind of like, you know, leaner physique, so they've got that right. And you know, I just don't know if I can get past a lot of the cock-ups and flaws, really. Let's take a look at his accessories. Maybe they'll win me over. So he's got two pointy running hand kind of dealios. So you know, you have him like yip running. And he also comes with parts of an Ultron drone for just sort of, I guess, set dressing. Like you could, you know, so it's like a chest unit, an arm, and a head and spine, which is a nice. I mean, right? Okay, look, the detail's lovely. The detail's really nice. It's a dead drone, like no light in its eyes, completely dud. But here's the issue. Jesus H. Christ. Look at Quicksilver's head. Look at the Ultron drone's head. I'm not making them kiss. I'm just showing you. Those drones were not tiny. Like based on the size of that head, the drone would be like this tall. Hello! Oh, God. So even the drone accessories aren't to scale. It's just weird, man. Like the arm kind of is, but the head's too small and... Flipping heck. I think I would excuse the sort of the meh-ness of this overall package if it was a 2-pack with an Ultron drone. Because at least if it was a 2-pack with an Ultron drone, I'd be like, do you know what, fair enough, it's 2 figures and I'm getting 2 characters. But, meh. Not my fave. I think I'm going to have to go away and do a little bit of attempted colour repair on his face. Oh no! So, what do you think? Have you seen, or that, I'll just have him like this all the time on the shelf. Have you seen the Quicksilver figure? Do you have the Quicksilver figure? Or are you just basing off of this review? What are your thoughts? Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you not agree with his politics or his face? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want to continue this unhealthy habit for a man with a mortgage, you can go down to the description. There's a link to the Amazon wishlist if you want to buy a figure to be reviewed and get a shout out in the video. You are under no obligation, of course. Don't worry about it. I pick up toys all the time and talk shite about them. And you can support the channel by dropping me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you soon for the next one. Quick, Quicksilver, run! Oh, he got shot.